And yeah, I want to come through, bruh. Just come through, bruh.
Last off-season, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponent.
Oh no, the ankle
on the floor with some of his
already.
But he's got another profession he's going to be good at. Mike, doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
1 minute remaining in the first quarter. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Cleveland's up by 7. And LeBron James with a 2-point.
When you have a mid-range game, you have a catch-and-shoot game in that area of the floor, it's almost impossible to defend.
Terrific rejection. Side. Flips it up. Shot won't go.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Curling in, tries the reverse layup off the mark from point-blank range.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Ramon Sessions with a perfect pass. He's got 2 assists in this contest. James against Dudley. Terrific ball movement. To Irving. It'll count if it goes. And it drops. Count the basket. First quarter comes to an end. The Cavs up by 10.
Let's go.
Jeff, as a coach, you've got to be really happy with that start. What was most impressive?
Well, just the solid nature of their performance. You don't need to do the spectacular in the NBA to succeed. You need to do the things that you can control, and they did that in quarter number 1.
In the paint, the Cavs. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
How do you create separation in this game? You do it by getting more shots than your opponent. Good offensive rebound, sticking it back in, second chance points. Critical and building out a quality margin.
Substitutions, Cleveland. Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 24
Let's get in the corner,
to 12.
Jefferson. Let's get in the corner, Jefferson. Let's get it.
Jeff Smith won the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
Oh, got him leaning.
Puts it up. Unable to flip it in.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Oh, damn.
There's the double team. Shoots the 3.
See, that's the bad thing about
shot
double
from
team.
downtown.
If you
Won't
double
go.
team one of his men that he's supposed to be guarding.
He's averaging 12 points per game this season. For 2.
And if you don't guard that,
The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for another possession.
The
And he kicks it out.
to make a three-pointer if he gets past the ball. Passes the ball to him,
Dunks
then
it.
they're obviously
Oh,
dead.
that's a sweet finish
You,
right
like,
there.
if the
Dunking
double
the
team
ball
doesn't work,
with strength and force.
if you don't double team, it's the more likely chance of not getting a three-pointer splash one.
To Beal. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. Gortat for 2. Lets it go.
Pull that back. Let's go. Nah, bro.
Smith Moves around the defender. Smith for two. Puts it up off the mark.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions at both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Terrific block by Love.
What the hell?
Field jumper. Bro. Jefferson the rebound.
What was that?
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
John Wall
gets to the rim. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Jefferson against Oubre.
Let's go to the corner, Jeff. Nah.
Love.
Pass that to Love. Let's
Love
get it.
Fires for three. Good rebound by
For some reason, every time you play 2K, Kevin Love is the most likely person to make a three. But like NBA Live games,
has to make that pass. Slams it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
And I know it's a bad thing to keep on trying to make contested threes, but like, if you think about it, it's not.
To Love.
No. If you're losing by a big ass amount,
that's a 2-pointer.
Like that wouldn't
and it's a 13-point lead for the Cavs.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Might as well just start making all contested threes that
he's blocked.
That they can catch up, because like that's basically being weird to blowing them out and making
just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's picked: Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players.
Might as well just keep on making.
There's no question that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrow it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA.
Throws it down. What a play!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
That means 2016.
Move with the ball. Excellent teamwork. James for 2. And Marcin Gortat with his 5th rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
What's he trying to say?
In possession. Easily gets past him with the dribble. No rule there.
You're not going to shoot
out
that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Wizards ball.
Mass
substitutions as both teams mix it up.
I've seen you dunk already. John Wall, you're not about to make that.
Fires away for 2. Nice pass inside to the basket. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
Kyrie's in
Irving against Wall.
Shake him off.
Irving fires. Wall the rebound. To the rim. Hits for 2. And Bradley Beal with 5 points. Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now, listen, he's a special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants. And his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful game. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games. And we're getting to see all of his talents.
I wouldn't imagine he'll get traded, but imagine if. I said if.
Look, you can't give up
he gets
layups
traded
like
to
that.
Golden State
You got to
Warriors.
protect the basket and the
State
paint
Warriors
at all
winning every
costs.
game. Like the people that they have now, they're already elite, the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not even writing them off. Just saying.
Smith. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
If they had Kyrie, their team would be like
Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
Undefeatable.
To the rim. Good finish inside.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Wall against Irving. What a jump.
Good ass play though. Oh, got him winning. 3, 2, 1.
Final seconds. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Cavaliers up by 11. We'll have more Saturday night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after the halftime break.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Cavaliers worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Wizards are in need of some changes at the half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Defense.
The Cleveland Cavaliers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor. And now, of course, the first half stats.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving earned the award for the way he scored the basketball in that opening half. The way he got started offensively in the opening quarter was a bad omen for the opposing defense. You can tell that he was very excited for this matchup. And here we have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Jeff, we talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
They get him for stepping out of bounds.
Those lines are on the court for a reason. You can't step on them and go out of bounds. This drives me absolutely wacko to see a guy step out of bounds.
Lets it go for two. Can't finish.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Irving on the drive. The Cavs with control on the rebound. Throws it down.
Multiple shot opportunities. Great job on the offensive boards, not only securing the rebound, but finishing the play and continuing to build their lead.
Beal against Smith at the rim. Gets it to go. And Bradley Beal with 7 points.
And in their last game, the assist total wasn't where it needed to be. Today, it's a completely different story.
Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Sweet adjustment, but can't get it to drop.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Wall walks it across, throws it down. Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 44-33. To James. And now he moves around the defender. Oh, he swats it. To Porter. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Kicks it out to the corner. For the layup. Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Love. And Otto Porter will go to the line for the first time tonight as he looks to complete the three-point play. Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Nice ball movement. To James. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Defense nearly grabbed it. Smith against Beal for 2. Smith's jump shot won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
To the basket, flips it up. That's a 2. And it's a 10-point lead for Cleveland.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on the second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
Pass to the corner. Smith from three-point territory. Bang! J.R. Smith's 1 for 2 from long range.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big-time 3.
Wall on the drive. Lays it in for 2.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
And Washington's called for their first team foul. And Kyrie Irving will go to the line for the first time tonight.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
To Gortat. Moving the ball around beautifully. Nene follows with the forced shot. Can't knock it down.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got in the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
Jefferson against Porter. Shumpert for 2. Shoots away. Wall the rebound. Pass to the corner. To the rim. Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. And Otto Porter with 7 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Irving on the drive. Oh, he shoots it. And that's his 7th rebound of the game. Wall brings it across. Terrific ball movement. And he throws it down.
That's just easy basketball. Catch, dunk.
All right. Take this slow.
Mozgov looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Quick passing around the perimeter. Quick move to get inside. Nene the rebound. Wall coming across. He dishes it. Gortat. Stripped away. Stolen by Irving. Three-point attempt. Won't go. And the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Spinning inside. He puts it in. Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 53-44. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Wall puts it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
To Irving. He's got 18 points in this game. And he curls in for three. Puts it in. And they take this lead into double figures.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Oh, they got a foul. It's a reach-in call again.
Let's see who I can sub out. Kevin Love is drained. Alright.
Irving.
To number 2, Kyrie Irving.
And looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Washington.
There's the pick. Throws it down the rim. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Cavs up by 8. We'll be right back with more. 3 quarters complete. Still some work to be done, Jeff, but so far you've got to love the way they're playing.
I do, but they can't waste any possessions early in this quarter that would allow their opponent to even think they can get back in the game.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 56-50. Pass to the corner. James on the drive. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty.
2 points.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Can't knock it down.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
That's a three. J.R. Smith with 14 points.
Got his feet ready for the catch and shoot, exploded up, and knocked it home.
Dudley for three. Wide open. Won't go. This is his first field goal attempt of the night. Oh, rejected.
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement. It's just been one of those nights. Good open shots that have gone missed. It's a make or miss league. Unfortunately, tonight, they've missed.
Dudley's pass nearly intercepted. Can't hold on to the ball. To Sessions. He's got 2 assists in this contest. An easy layup, but it won't go.
No paint game, no winning.
Get it
Punch it
down.
down. Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from number 20.
Sessions set to bring it up. Oubre looking to set up in the paint. To Sessions. There's the perfect pick. Sessions the jumper. And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes. Ferocious slam. A 9-0 run for the Cavaliers.
Role acceptance is critical for teams to have the elusive term called chemistry. Here, he didn't accept his role, that's not his shot.
Gets in the paint. Goes to the goal. Gets that one to drop.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Mozgov gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Knocks it down. The Cavaliers up by 15.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
Dudley, that's a catch and shoot for 3. That's good.
Washington's 1 for 9 from outside.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
James Smith for 3 with another shot. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Right back.
Third time's the charm.
Smith fires up another 3. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. From three-point land, Timothy Mozgov with a perfect delivery. And Scott Brooks calls a timeout. His team desperately trying to get back into this one.
The team needs to refocus. The coach has to do it at a timeout. He can't get it done on the fly on the floor.
Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 70-55.
Into the game, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 2, Kyrie Irving.
To the basket. It's good. And John Wall with 14 points.
Now that's nice body control right there to adjust your body and still be able to finish the layup.
Smith jumper. Dudley the rebound. Wall bringing it up here. He puts it up. And Kyrie Irving with some nice defense, forcing the tough shot.
That shot right there disrupts all rhythm and flow offensively. You need guys who sacrifice themselves for the betterment of the team.
Inside. Nice touch at the basket.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Love's looking for position in the paint. Knocks it down. A two-pointer.
John Wall,
Nice
where are you going, my boy?
Irving. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Damn, where are you going? Shouldn't be going that way, bro.
Wall into the front court. Adjusts the shot. Nice move. Just won't get it to drop.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just
Another one.
It's good. A two-pointer. And it's a 15-point lead for the Cavs.
I got one. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Dudley, he loses it. Stolen by James. Mozgov to Love. He's got 6 rebounds in this matchup. Cleveland's leading Washington by a score of 76-59. To Sessions. Down into the lane. In the paint, the Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Irving bringing it up. Fires from three-point range. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. Passes it back to him. Sends it into the post to Smith. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Not able to hit from beyond the line.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
John Wall, I'm telling you, you reach, I keep. That's it.
Puts it up, knocks it down. A two-pointer. And Kyrie Irving with 24 points. And Washington calls time as we wind down here in the fourth quarter.
Why wait? What are you doing? Saving them up for a vacation? You can't take your timeouts from one game to the next. These timeouts should have been used earlier to try to keep the game more manageable. Now it's a blowout, and they take the timeout.
Wall moves into the front court. Clearly a foul called against the Cavaliers. That's their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one puts them in the penalty. Man, what a great game thus far, Jeff. Definitely an entertaining matchup so far.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Here's the pick. A pretty entry pass with the hook. And Kevin Love with great D to force a difficult shot.
Couldn't have played that shot any better. Made it a much more difficult shot than if it was an open look.
And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer.
That's it.
No doubt about it. Whistle blows.
The only thing I might want to do now is get the final.
That last foul means they're in the penalty, so it's time for free throws. This is the first. Oh, he misses them both. Gets to the rim. And this one comes to an end. The final score is 83-63. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
20-point lead. Damn, what's wrong with his neck, though? Besides that, 20-point lead. So,
here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers came away with the victory in this one. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Wizards didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Defense.
The Cleveland Cavaliers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back the blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kyrie
Irving really stood out amongst the rest in this game. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put up quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. Most of his scoring came at the start of this matchup, where he let everyone know he meant business. He closed the deal by finishing with the most points. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.
Ooh. Yo. Hey, what's up, Alone?
You know
What's up? You know how suspect that sounds? You ain't nothing but a vibrant thing. Too big for your 5'10". Wanna spend all night in your 9 lives. Get the burn, get the burning. Get it cracking while you acting like that sounded mad suspect. Where it come from? Surgery, you pay for it, you can pray for it. You gotta sit and wait for it, is it worth it? Why ask when I already know? Don't mind me, mind already gone. Better not keep calling your phone. Have my dogs in the yard that is on. If Young Metro don't trust you, he gonna shoot you. You know you drive me. You know you drive me. Oh, Rucker Park. You know you drive me. You know you drive me. Girl, you looking like something out of magazine. 15 in the magazine. Hoping don't run up. I'm trying to have a good time this evening. 91 freeway, eastbound speed. So we're gonna take this W or what? Everything is GG, bro. That shot was some cheese, bruh. And I'm playing on a live stream right now, so I can't take a W. I can't take it out. Let's get it. Damn. How he got dunked on? Pass that. Damn, that's wet though. Shot block cheese.
Shut up. I got it.
Block that.